Mike Florio has a disdain for Clay Travis, and Clay a disdain for Mike Florio. And I am never above ripping on Mike Florio. Mike Florio, when he was starting his website and I was starting my radio show, reached out to me with a sob story. Oh, I'm from West Virginia. I defended you when you left. I'm starting this podcast, blog, whatever it is. Can I get on your radio show? Of course. Come on. We had him on Mondays, and then he got a little bit popular. We never heard from Florio again. That's the kind of guy I've never hung out with, nor have I ever liked. Florio lost his damn mind on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. He went nuclear. It sounded, as my guys Nick said, a little personal. Well, guess what happened? Lamar Jackson shut him up and then shut him up again. Let's hear pregame Mike Florio's instant analysis pregame now of what was going to happen between the Ravens and the 49ers.
Going to kick out of everybody they face. The quest is for second place. That's it. As long as those people stay healthy. They're currently healthy. The 49ers kick out of the Ravens on Monday night. I'm sorry, I know that's disrespectful to the Ravens, but let's be realistic. At home, they're going to fly across the country on Christmas night, and the 49ers are waiting. And the 49ers are going to dismantle the Ravens. And if it's a Super Bowl preview, the Super Bowl is going to suck because the 49ers, as long as those guys are healthy, they're going to run over everyone.
Well, you just can't tell in the NFL. And certainly a pencil neck like Florio, who's never played, never coached, has no idea. And the thing about that audio is we took out some of the swearing because Florio was hot. Florio was saying, hey, he's dropping the word that starts with S and ends with T and isn't shoot. No, Florio was mad. And guess what happened? Well, what happened was this. Lamar Jackson came in, and the Ravens not only had to travel, oh, my God. See, the thing about media guys that never played or never coached is what happened yesterday on our show when I was talking to both Sean Merriman and Merrill Hodge, and they both told you this. Look, you get in a bubble. You get in about a 6-month bubble. It doesn't matter what you have to do, where you have to go, how you have to get there. You're in your bubble. You know this is the sport. You've been doing it since you were 5 years old. You understand that Christmas you might have to travel. Thursday you might have to play. Sunday you might have to play. Monday you might have to play. Hell, Saturday now you might have to play. When the playoffs come and TV contracts start anew, you might play every day of the week, but you're in your bubble and you don't care. So that travel thing is just stupid. Further representative of guys like Florio, Doyle, and all don't know their ass from third base. So what happens? Well, he was right. The game was crap. And the game was crap because the Ravens went out there and dismantled the 49ers, and they dismantled them with Lamar Jackson, showing why he truly is the MVP, why he is the football love of my life, if you're not named Walter Payton, because Walter Payton is the ultimate football love of my life. But having said that, they went out, they being the Ravens, and crushed the soul of the 49ers to the point where quarterback Brock Purdy, he of MVP votes, is no longer he of MVP votes, through 4 interceptions, got benched, stood there with his helmet on, and of course, the very racist national black media in the NFL decided that they had to rip Brock Purdy because, well, he don't look like them. Equal but special, baby. That's what the black media wants in the NFL. Treat us equal, but we're going to treat others special. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, I love Lamar Jackson, and this is what Lamar Jackson had to say after.
Talking about Mike Flores.
Yeah, because we in the NFL, we play ball, not to take away from that team, but you can't just discredit us. We grown, man. We got to feed our family. And he can have his opinion, but just don't be just talking like that. That's disrespectful. That's very disrespectful. But no, not to take away from the 49ers at all, because they're great all across the board, but we going to come to play as well. Our record not no fluke. We play ball, and we showed that, But he just need to just keep doing his job, but just don't just come off like that towards us. That's disrespectful, like I said, because he ain't putting them pads on. If he ain't putting them pads on, I feel like it would have been different for him. He wouldn't say that. He'd be respectful, But because I say that to say this, we respectful to our opponents. Our opponents was respectful to us. But a guy who not even playing against us just come out just being disrespectful. I guess he wanted more views on his little channel. We're going to leave it at that.
Boy, he's right about that. Boy, is he right about that. That's where I always say, look, I'm not saying that I was, King Farouk, but I mean, I did play and I did coach. So sometimes when I rip Indiana basketball, I feel like I come from a place of actually knowing. But a guy like Mike Florio, Carnegie Mellon, West Virginia. I mean, when you can't go anywhere else, you go to West Virginia. Does a West Virginia law degree even matter? I mean, let me ask you a question. I was at that school. That school's a truck stop. That school, the best place you see West Virginia is when it's in your rearview mirror and you are gone. But Florio has good hair. He's got good hair. He's a smart guy. He got his little, what do you call it, his little channel going. And I think, frankly, Lamar Jackson's absolutely right, because the way Florio did it was just idiotic. You know, so many pro athletes get into that. Well, it's disrespectful, man. Shut up. But the way Florio did it, it truly was. It was just a little jag, the little jag in your neighborhood that could never play, talking. And really, the minute a guy would get hurt, he would cry. You all had those kids in our neighborhood. Well, that's Florio. Well, Florio, to his credit, I suppose, did bounce back. Lamar's right, Florio said. Okay, really? Well, thank you, Mike Florio, for saying that Lamar is right. Lamar is right. I apologize for how I phrased my opinion. Well, he phrased it like, again, the little kid that talks, and as soon as he gets hit in a tag football game, not even a tackle football game in your neighborhood, runs home and cries. And then his mommy comes out. I believe the 49ers were dramatically better than every other team in the NFL. Kyle, now he does what mommies and daddies do. Everybody saw this. Remember we had that? Everybody saw this. Everybody else. Now he wants to include others. Cowboys, Eagles, Chiefs, Dolphins, everyone. The Ravens proved otherwise. They deserve complete and total respect for what they accomplished. No, I really don't. They won a football game. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. You know, truthfully, they won a football game. They didn't accomplish any great miracle. It wasn't like the 49ers. The 49ers at the end of the day, and do not forget this, they have Mr. Irrelevant at quarterback. Now, you can say, yes, Joe Montana. You can say all that. And I'll go along with you, but don't forget that. And it showed up. It showed up against a fierce team. How many fierce teams are there? There's not that many. It showed up against a fierce, culture, tough, Roquan Smith, Queen, aggressive, strong team. And isn't that usually how frauds get exposed? When somebody comes back at them with real toughness, I don't care if it's on the street. I don't care if it's on the playground. I don't care if it's on the basketball field, baseball diamond, football field. When real toughness comes back at you, real toughness, you have a tendency to get exposed one way or the other. Hey, sometimes you get exposed as, wow, we didn't think you could do that. We didn't think that was in you. Well, it is. It was. Well, it wasn't so far with Purdy. Now we'll see where it goes. But Mike Florio, you suck.